morning everyone, and welcome to another Fat Friday here on my channel. So today is week 8, which means we've been doing this for a month. I must say though, the last month has pretty much been one big stall and lots of learning, broken scales, depleted motivation, but we will get there, guys. Weight loss is not a fast journey, it's not a quick fix. It is a tough game to play, and I plan on winning it, not just kind of getting up there. So I ended up getting new scales just like I promised last week. I got them, I jumped on them on the Sunday morning, which is the first time I got them, just to get a read of how my weight went. So my weight actually read as about 134.8 kilos, which, you know, I sat there and I'm like, that's not too bad. I know my diet hasn't been amazing, which is not a diet, guys, it's a way of eating. My way of eating has not been amazing. I have been slack, I've been less motivated due to not having any scales. So to find that I was only 134.8 was not the end of the world. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I expected myself to be way back up there again and just to be miserable. So I've got them ready to go for this morning. So I'm going to go from the 134 that I got on the Sunday, which, sorry, I didn't even think to record it. We're going to do that in my measurement book from that weight, how much I've lost since then, because I've been a good girl. And we'll just kind of go from there and we'll see how today kind of plans out. 133.6. Woohoo! Okay guys, time to check out our journal for today. So I actually lost 1.2 kilos, it reckons, from Sunday. Now I did my measurements, I did go up in a couple of places, but I did lose 3 centimeters, even though it says I gained 7 as well. The biggest thing for my notes this week is obviously I've had no motivation with the scales. I did explain last week how the scales were really big on keeping me motivated. I also feel really bloated. So there's this feeling like someone has taken a basketball and shoved it in my lower abdomen and they're stretching those muscles over it as tight as possible, and it's not meant to be there. That's how bloated I feel, and I don't know what's caused it. I don't know what I've eaten to cause it. I don't know if my body's just having a hard time, but it's uncomfortable, it hurts, it's made my measurements go crazy. But I also just feel like I have a basketball under my top, which I don't need because I already felt like I had one. So imagine 2, 1, 2. That's what it feels like. But, you know, I'm actually really satisfied with these results. I didn't think that they would come out anywhere near as well, especially getting those scales only on the weekend. I had no idea what my reading would be. I was actually really terrified I'd be over 140 kilos again. But, you know, I managed to stay under, and since I got the scales and weighed myself and knew my measurements, I've lost even more weight, which is fantastic. It's amazing. And I'm just not hungry. And I'm so excited because I've been working really hard on these goodie videos, which are going to come out on Sunday. So sometime Sunday, don't know when, we're playing it by ear, but whenever it is, it'll most likely be the reoccurring time, because I'll know that that time works for me. So look, I'm just super glad there's no 2-month review or anything this time, because I feel this last month has been definitely a stall. It's been a mental battle more than a physical battle, but I feel like I got through a lot mentally, and I feel like even when I wanted to just give up, I kept going with low carb, high fat, which is, you know, that's a breakthrough of its own. It's so easy to just give up, but I'm like, no, I can keep going. I can lose it. I know I can. This food is great. This way of eating works. You know, there's just too many benefits that outweigh the negative, which there's not really any. But I definitely am proud of myself, to say the least. I'm very proud. I hope you're proud of me too, guys. Well, for breakfast this morning, bacon. Lunch will probably just be a hot chocolate. To be honest, I don't know. But then later today, I'm going to eat one of my goodies. I'll be having chocolate avocado mousse. So there's a sneak peek surprise for you. One of the goodies that you'll be shown and I'll talk about is a chocolate avocado mousse that I made. And I'll be able to tell you all about it, whether or not I like it, because Well, this may very well be the first time I'm trying it. I don't know. You just have to wait for the goodies video, guys. Because I don't want to give too much away, but I thought I might give you a little sneak peek of it later this afternoon because it just looks so yum. There is one topic I do particularly want to touch on, and that's because a lot of people like the proof of blood testing that this is good for you. Well, most people, when they start eating low carb, high fat, would wait at least 6 months. At least. It does take the body a long time to heal and to go into repairing and fixing and making it function the way it really should, and the easiest way for it to function. There's no uphill battles or anything. So people like to get their blood tested, and one of the tests that a lot of doctors then use to vilify low carb, high fat, I'd say, is cholesterol. Now, it seems that doctors don't seem to know as much as they'd like to hint on about cholesterol, or they just don't remember. They don't test for it. There are 3 types of cholesterol. It's not one thing overall, which I didn't know until recently. But there are 3 types of cholesterol: LDL, HDL, and triglycerides. Now, your LDLs are bad, your HDLs are good, and your triglycerides are bad. So if you do go and get a blood test, including cholesterol readings, don't let the doctor bully you telling you, oh, your cholesterol's high. Because if it's your HDL that has risen, that's actually really good. If it's your LDL or your triglycerides, that's not great. But it does take time. I would always just, allow a bit more time. 6 months to 8 months is probably a great time to do maybe a progress blood reading. So if you get one done at the start and then again between 6 to 8 months, give yourself plenty of time to heal, get used to the way you're eating, get your body into a fat burning mode, test your cholesterol, and make sure your doctors break it down, because while they may snipe and bitch and moan about this way of eating, they just don't understand, and that's the most stressful bit. It's like they go through years of training that costs them a fortune just to kind of have the incorrect knowledge shoved down their throat. It's insane to me. But don't worry, guys, if you are in Australia, check out the Low Carb Down Under. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by them, but they have a list of low carb, high fat specialists and practitioners / doctors out there. So, you don't have to go to a doctor that's just gonna belittle you for your eating choices, even though they may be more correct than what they think is meant to be the right eating choice. Hey everyone, I'm just showing you dinner. It's a really easy tonight. Large 4/4 lamb chops, cooked in butter, finished with butter. I'm gonna do it with a boiled egg and mayo side, as well as some plain steamed veggies, which we'll probably top with butter. Guys, check it out. Look at it. Nice, crunchy, yum. And the rest of my dinner is really easy. It's just a couple of boiled eggs, mashed in with some homemade mayo, which I've made before for you guys, as well as a little bit of cheese, and then a packet of steamed fresh veggies, because I'm lazy and I don't like buying my fresh veggies. I buy them already to just go in the microwave. But, I'm so excited. There's nothing like steak or chops, or really any meat, cooked in butter. It tastes so good, seasoned with heaps of Himalayan salt, as well as white pepper, because I hate black pepper, but white pepper. Oh, I'm so excited. I didn't end up having anything for lunch. I literally haven't eaten till now. And yeah, I'm kind of starting to get hungry, so I'm excited to eat, guys. Say hi to Kai. You want to say hello? Say hi. Okay, guys, so just finishing off this vlog. I know it wasn't long at all. I am so sorry. I hope you enjoyed the snippets of food. I hope you enjoyed the learning about cholesterol. Links for that are below, as well as links for Low Carb Down Under, for low carb, high fat, keto practitioners for you. Awesome that I got the set of scales. Once again, I'm going to set the goal of increasing my water intake for this week, and we'll discuss that next week. Don't forget, guys, that this Sunday will be my keto treats tested, and next Wednesday is date night with hubby. All right. Say bye. Till next video, guys.